Hello everyone, my name is Caden. Welcome to The Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak 2. I'm very excited to play through this. And it's especially good to be able to record again, because if you didn't see my posts on the community page for here on YouTube, my computer was not working for a couple days. So I didn't actually get to play this on the day of release. This is the first time I'm being able to play it. I don't know if the settings are any good. I'm going to turn this down just a smidge. But yeah, this is going to be the first time I'm recording for a while. If I forget about names or voices or anything like that, then I apologize, because there is a good chance. I remember like overall arcing stuff, but the only other thing I'll say is I have heard some controversy about this game, supposedly. Something about the localization not being the best or whatever. But I'm not going to let that influence me. I'm just going to, I loved how Daybreak 1 was. I think it's the same localization team, so no. I'm not the best judge on that kind of stuff, but let's just get into it, shall we? I don't know about audio settings as well, so sorry if this first episode sounds pretty bad. It also might be short, but we'll see. Anyways, as always, we'll go normal. Clear data. We should have Trails Through Daybreak clear data. Bunch of droplets. Van, Anya's, and Elaine's skill stones. So from what I've heard, this game has something equivalent to the this game has its own equivalent of the what's it called? The Reverie Corridor from Trails of Reverie. LGC alignment levels, Amulet of Law. Alright. I don't really need a recap on Trails Through Daybreak, I'm gonna be real with you. I still remember that pretty well. February 20th, 2009, 2:24 a.m. Yeah, sorry if the audio's not really well balanced here at the beginning. Might have to...
Gamma Squad, go!
There's a lot going on already.
Target confirmed. Moving to apprehend.
Who's that?
Our next prey.
There it is. I had a feel. Oh, hi.
Now,
You're not Mare.
devour them all!
I had a feeling this game would be
Shard Corrode! The Grendel's online!
Shard Corrode. I had a feeling this game would be following around the 8th Genesis. I just didn't think we'd get started so quickly. But that's the last Genesis that we don't have.
What the hell?
Oh, what the? Oh! Another Grendel. How curious. Oh. Oh! Sweated Nadia!
What in the world?
Yes! Where's Lapis
I
and
knew
Rufus?
I sensed something down here. But I
Where's
wasn't
Lapis and
expecting
Rufus?
to find bodies.
Yes!
Oh, good. I'm only getting a faint response now. Ugh, I really thought we had it this time. This place is gonna be locked up real tight after today. Talk about lame.
Where's Rufus and Lapis?
Huh. Maybe we should pay our friend a visit. His connections could come in handy, and we do still owe him our thanks.
Are we talking about Van?
Oh, yeah. Our thing should match his 4 SPG requirements, shouldn't it?
So even
Well, if we go,
we even know
I'm
Sweet
totally
Nadia.
helping myself to a secret stash of sweets.
You keep your hands to
Want to
yourself.
play with fire? Be my guest.
Oh dear.
I think that's our cue to get out of here.
Oh, it's so good to see
Yeah.
them again.
Let's move, S.
They technically have less to worry about too, because all the main members of the garden should be dealt with, right? Another day. February 20th, 2009, 9:45 a.m. I am also using a guide. There actually was a Neoseeker guide already added up online, so I'm using that. Haven't failed me yet. Oh, it feels so good to be back. Oh, you made Yumes!
I can't wait can't wait. Do you think
Paulette.
this car's faster than Van's truck?
Oh, are you talking about Maximus?
Your guess is as good as mine, sweetie. We'll be back home later this evening.
You better be.
Vic.
Things have been a little too
Victor.
weird around here lately. All right, have tons of fun out there, Yume.
Okie dokie, Grandpa. I'll be back soon.
Little Bobby. Oh, is that Elaine?
Early yesterday morning, there was a small explosion.
Bro, we're
near a
starting like this
municipal
again.
building in the capital. According to our report, it was the result of a power outage, and there was no sign of criminal activity.
This is literally
In
how we
other
started
news,
Daybreak
a
1.
Grand
With
Circuit exhibition
Van
race will be held
passed
today.
out.
For real? It's too early for this shit.
Van. Yep, and that is Elaine. She's wearing a different outfit, isn't she? I don't think
Yes.
Van's got...
Thought you weren't working today.
It's nearly 10 a.m., you know. You really should be wide awake at this hour.
I want sleep.
I have a job fit for a Spriggan. So you better start waking up already. Van.
Hey, Elaine. Good to see you. So, what's the problem? I'm gonna have to remember the voices I gave everyone. It's been a while. Van Arkwright. And Elaine Auclair.
So, wasn't expecting you to drop by the office, much less in casual wear.
I like it.
Better be careful walking around in that, or else Lil Miss Famous will have even more eyes on her.
Oh, please. I can blend in with the crowd just fine, as long as I act like myself.
I don't know about that.
So, what are your thoughts? I just had it tailor-made.
Birdie.
Well, let's see. Huh. Yeah, seems pretty alright. Always good to wear something easy to move around in. What? What did I say?
Oh, nothing. So, what's going on with your sleep schedule? Was it thrown off kilter, or are you just becoming lazy?
It's always been screwed, Elaine.
Perhaps your old habits are rearing their ugly heads, now that you don't have your assistants to keep you in line.
Maybe.
It ain't like that. I've just been up to the neck in work is all. Though I am slowing my pace a little. At least until they get back.
Speaking of, I can't believe it's already been 2 months since they all left. I'm surprised they haven't returned yet.
Yeah, well, they all had some unfinished business to take care of.
Yeah.
On the bright side, things have been nice and quiet around here lately. It's just like old times.
Oh? I've heard testimony to the contrary. A little birdie told me Agnes has been coming here every week for part-time work.
I'm not surprised.
Not true. She comes every other week.
It's still bad.
And I doubt she'll be able to do even that much in the coming weeks. She's gonna be up to her ears in work, getting ready for her school festival.
Oh, it's that time of year already? I bet someone's going to be awfully lonely soon.
Can it?
Yeah, no. All right, that's enough about me. Let's start talking shop.
Yeah, why did you actually come to us?
I want to know why an A-rank bracer, and the famous Beauty's Blade no less, is asking for my help.
I'm assuming it's related to that squad of people that got killed by this mystery person in the 8th Genesis.
I'm also curious why you're doing this on your day off. Guessing this ain't a rescue a lost cat type request.
Afraid not. Take a look at this.
What's up? USB? What are we looking at?
Damn.
There have been other incidents like this one here in the capital. They began around the start of the year. I'm sure this is old news to you, however.
Yeah, but I didn't think the rumors were actually true.
I assume it's a string of murders.
What I heard was that there have been a number of strange goings-on lately, and that a lot of people have been dropping like flies.
The victims are not only policemen and soldiers, but also gang and mafia members as well.
Oh, so it's indiscriminate, really.
Evidently, they have all been killed in the most gruesome manner imaginable. It's inhuman, in every sense of the word. Due to the nature of the incidents, however, they're being reported as vague disturbances or accidents.
No,
Well,
that's not how
given
they
the
are.
parties involved, can't say I blame them. Hasn't stopped people from talking, but it's all just speculation at the moment. I figure the Guild and the CID want to close the books on this case ASAP.
That's right. A joint investigation team has already been formed. They've surmised that this is the work of a serial killer.
A serial killer that's using the 8th Genesis. First of all, there's going to be the whole deal of what actually happens when we get the 8th Genesis, because then we'd have all Genesis acquired. Is that a good thing? I don't think so, but it's inevitably going to happen, obviously.
Unfortunately, they have yet to find any serious leads.
I'll admit, this case has been on my mind.
There's also the other fact of, what was that other version of Mare? It was like a different kind of... It didn't look like Mare exactly, but it was definitely the same thing as whatever she was. So why is there another one like her?
But I hadn't caught any sense, and no one had come to me about it. Until now, that is. If I'm being real with you, this is way beyond the scope of my humble little office. You do get that, right?
Yes. And until yesterday, that was perfectly acceptable.
Yesterday?
However, the situation has changed.
Hmm? Hmm?
Target, move it up.
There it is.
Now. The mall. Shard is online.
So someone else can use the Grendel now.
What the hell?
Well, now this definitely concerns us.
The CID's Special Ops Hercules unit, its Gamma company specifically, was wiped out last night.
I hope you're not thinking about pinning this on me, because Jesus Christ.
They identified a suspect for the serial killings via their intel network, but when they caught up with him, they were completely overwhelmed by a red fairy and a man in a trench coat, who transformed into a monstrous creature.
I want to say it's just the latest in special effects, but
No.
yeah, probably not. I'm guessing Renee sent you this vid?
Yes, discreetly and privately. Not even the Guild is aware of this video.
Damn.
The many incidents caused by Almada last year were beyond human understanding. However, all of the reports mention the presence of a fixer and an unidentified dark blue monster. The same one I witnessed firsthand during the death game. Consequently, multiple organizations are beginning to turn their eyes to you.
Yeah.
I'm sure I don't need to tell you what will follow if nothing is done about this. Yes?
I believe the worry is that we're going to start being suspected of being this murderous person.
Honestly, even I don't know what all went down there. So, long story short, I've shot to the top of the suspect list of the CID and the Bracer Guild.
Yeah.
Nail on the head. It's only a matter of time before the CID makes their move to attain justice for the Gamma Company. This is personal to them. The same goes for the police and the Guild as well.
Well, shit. I just can't catch a break these days.
Indeed.
But thanks for giving me a heads up.
What are you going to do?
The only thing I can do. I'm gonna put my nose to work. This ain't something I can take lying down. Especially since I should have been able to sniff it out from the get-go. I'm not just gonna sit here and wait for someone to throw me in the slammer. I've got to get on out there and clear my good name.
Hey.
Pushing through thick and thin is what a fixer does best. I'll get through this. Whether that's by myself or with the people who have stood by my side. I'm only here now because of them. And I've still got to pay them back for all they've done for me.
No.
I guess I'm sort of giving myself a 4 SPG here.
In a way.
Now, I hate working for free as much as the next guy. But maybe I could put up with it if a certain someone rewarded me with delicious sweets.
That's quite the roundabout way of asking me to treat you.
Please.
However, I'm afraid I can't accept that particular arrangement.
Boo.
Seeing as I'm the one who came to you with the job.
Huh?
I can't just sit idly by and let a new seed of fear be planted in the hearts of civilians. That's not the Bracer way. Moreover, I have a personal stake in this.
Considering the fact, I don't know why it's only now occurring to me, but considering the fact we got an item earlier with your name on it, you're a permanent party member this time, aren't you?
After all, a dear friend of mine is being caught in the crossfire of this whole ordeal. I won't let him be hit with a false charge.
No.
face it, you need someone who can keep an eye on you. I think us working together would be the most rational solution.
Fair enough.
That said, I can't openly ask for your help, given my position as a bracer.
Also fair.
If it's done through a 4SPG, though, I doubt there will be any problems. So, will you accept it?
All right.
Hey, why are you laughing at me?
I'm not. Just wondering who's really the roundabout one here. You're the same as ever, Elaine. Actually, I take that back. You've changed a lot, haven't you?
I suppose I have. Although I think that's to be expected, given all that happened last year.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And you've changed quite a bit yourself, no?
Guess so. All right. The conditions you've outlined match my requirements well enough. I'll be expecting you to pull your weight out there. Better keep up with me, Beauty's Blade.
Oh, I'll do more than that, Van Arkride.
Yeah. Prologue, The Crimson Roar.
I am officially in love with this caramelized apple.
Oh, yes.
The slightly bitter yet juicy sweet flavor is to die for.
The return of over-analytical Van.
That pinch of cinnamon combined with the flaky richness of the crust are sending my taste buds into overdrive. It's perfection. I could sit here eating Monmar's tart tatin until the cows come home. I'll never get sick of it for as long as I live.
Thank you, Van.
Same for me. Its flavor is refined, yet delicate at the same time. Calling it anything less than a masterpiece would be doing it an injustice. You're a master of your craft, Victor.
Victor!
Why, thank you. I don't know why you're hanging around this deadbeat, but I guess there's no harm in kicking up your feet and sharing a meal in your downtime. The same doesn't go for you, you lazy bum.
Thanks, Victor.
Also, you better not give this fine young lady any trouble. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
What was the voice I did for Van? What? Oh, wait, now's the perfect time to get used to it. Ugh, why does he always have to give me such a hard time?
Only because he cares, I'm sure. So, where's Yume and Paulette? I haven't seen them here today.
They've gone to see a race. They got an invite from a certain hot-headed racer we all know and love. He's been inviting her out a lot since the end of last year. I have to imagine the old grump's been worrying up a storm over that. But even if he is a bundle of nerves right now, it at least ain't showing in his cooking.
Yes. I've heard about their little situation. The road to reconciliation can be long and thorny, but I wish them all them luck all the same. Phew. I had only meant to have a light meal, but I think I got a little more than I bargained for. Now that we're full, perhaps we should set to work.
Sounds good. The information on the case ain't gonna find itself. You want to head up to Riverside and the Grand Circuit, yeah?
That's right. As far as we can tell, that's where the lace incidents have occurred. With your keen sense of smell, we might be able to uncover some leads that fell by the wayside.
So my nose lives up to your expectations. I'd say we head to Riverside first since it's closer. Just give me a sec to get ready and we can hop to it. Riverside! Oh, we are back.
Should be able to get whatever we need over at the general
Back
store.
to business.
So let's... Wait, I need to make a stop at the tobacco kiosk. Gotta check out their novelty candies.
Ever the sugar addict.
Of course. Okay, the menu looks the same. We got Mare.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Oh, the menu's a little different here because it actually shows what weapon shard skills are on the side here, like this. That's cool. Interesting.
Modifying your orb.
I currently have quick. What does quick mean? Storm for basic wind arts. What level am I? 10. Bro, we lost all of our strength. Spark Edge, Arrow Dust, Crest, Earth Guard, and Plasma Sphere. This seems all good. Nagi. Argent Thorn, Breath, Crescenine, Refreshing Veil for Mirage.
Let me handle this.
So good status. Yeah. Raging Buster, Magna Slash. Yeah, these all seem pretty much the same as what I'd expect. Lundgren, Kaleido Fencer, Silver Sword, Sword Ortaz. Party HP and CP recovery. Steals power from foes and shares it with allies. Oh, it's like what Rufus had before, right? It's like that one skill he had. Oh, we got all the... Oh, we actually start at a 3 alignment for everything here now. Interesting. But see, we have the 7 other Genesis. Just got our gourmet section here.
Monmar is so relaxing.
The guide says that we should be able to purchase everything needed in
Sure
the
are an odd
Oh god, it's this again. Oh, we will not likely be able to buy everything. Apparently we won't be buying a lot of the items here in the prologue, but the guide says that we'll be able to do this later in another act, so I don't have to worry about it. The thing I should be worrying the most about is just getting this Tyrol Times issue on. Friendly relations with Elsheim advanced to a new stage. Again, sorry for the audio issues if it's not really good at all, the audio.
Not by again.
Oh, hey. That's the same. Oh, that's interesting. Look at the mini-map. There's actually like a little line that shows where you've walked for like the little bit. The other thing that I need to go check out is
An early morning sauna trip doesn't sound half bad.
I got the hint. We can make a quick stop. You won't be any help if you're still half asleep.
Thank you.
Fine then. I'm gonna take a dip.
Let me. Welcome. Oh, what's this? Don't tell me. Nice job, man. You can take as much time as you need.
The hell are you getting at? We're just passing by before work, alright?
Of course. I totally understand. Nothing like a good watch for getting down to business, huh? I hate to put any more on your play lane, but I'd really appreciate you keeping good old Van here from making too much mischief.
Leave it to me. Have a little faith in me, would ya?
Ah, come on, you know I'm just teasing. Anyway, I'm sure you guys have some jobs to get done. But since you're here and all, why not enjoy soak? Her baths are as refreshing as ever, you know.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Yippee! Up, the achievements. There we go. You already know we're
Welcome
taking
to-
our first bath. Wee. Ah.
That's the stuff.
Nice.
A breather was just what I needed.
Yippee!
I feel nice and refreshed.
Get warmed up enough?
Get a vitality drop for that. Okay. What is this amulet law? 500 health and prevents ailments 50%. That's pretty damn good for a starting item. Oh, and I got some special stuff here. I'll just grab them while not looking at them. There we go. Wait. Nah, sorry. I thought I saw something different. Van's Mishy... Oh, no. Skillstone. A mysterious stone that can strengthen Elaine's craft. The Machen Garten. Okay. No idea what that's about, but sounds cool. Oh, these are music tracks. What? Huh. Zeiss, Soar with the Wind, Garden Recluse, Fieldland, Labor Arc, Circular Corridor, Sophisticated Fight, Fate of the Fairies, and Overdosing it. Wait! Oh, I know. Oh, that's one of my favorite ones, actually. Overdosing Heavenly Bliss. I love that one. From, Trails in the Sky, 3rd. That one's a really great one. Did my controller just... Give me a sec. Okay. Vibration is on. I was very confused. So yeah, we don't need to worry about most of any of the missables here because we'll be able to come back with actual money later on. So in that case, I am not going to be... Okay. So I'll just buy... Yeah, I'll just do what I just did. Got the achievements. Okay. We're good to go to the next area. If I can just remember how the menu in this game works. I can't wait to see so many old familiar faces, because that's usually what these games have done, where it's always the second game where all the characters from previous games start coming back. I want to see everyone. I'm almost positive Reen is going to be here. It's the only one I'm almost positive about. Ah, Riverside. Where's Ramadi?
Well, here we are. Haven't been here in a couple months. Last time was when we were knocking a few back with Renee and over at Bermati's.
Ah, yes. It was nice that our schedules happened to align for once. I can't recall the last time we had done something like that.
Yeah, me neither.
No, it's the ending cuts. It's the ending photo.
Hopefully we can do it again sometime.
That'd be nice, but at this point in our lives, free time's a rare commodity. Man, this place is so peaceful. Hard to believe such a violent incident took place here a few days ago. Apparently a little spat between gangs escalated into a case of manslaughter. With this place being so close to Old Town and all, I've been making sure to keep my ear to the ground.
Yes, that's a story that was fed to the public. However, the police and the guild suspect it may be related to the serial killer case. The scene of the crime is in the underground maintenance tunnel. It's just past the entrance.
Got it. So, it's connected to one of Giacomo's old haunts, huh? Looks like the area's been picked clean for the most part, but yeah, there's something fishy about that place. I can smell it. Well, before we head over there, let's drop by Bermati's. I want to ask him about the case.
That's fine. Shall we then?
Shall we do? So from now on, where's the guide saying to buy everything? So there are a couple items we need to buy here.
Best dishes around.
First
My
off,
dishes
cooking
are
items,
simply to
yeah.
die for.
Need chicken taco, beef taco, orange juice.
I look forward to seeing you again in the very near future. It's really nice.
Who wants some roasted chestnuts? What's it gonna be?
Roasted chestnuts.
Later.
And then from Bermati, there's also a place, something at Bradley's maintenance. Which I will go grab.
Can I help you?
The Ingot wallet is needed for an exchange later on.
Come again.
Before I forget, that actually for some reason reminded me, I never put on the I never put on the amulet hole. I'm gonna put that on you. The other two items that we need to get are at Bermati, so... Bermati! I feel like I want to save already. How many saves we got? I think it's the same amount as last time, so that's good. Just checking.
Well, if it isn't Van and... Oh, Elaine too.
Sup?
Bermati!
Nice to see you again, Bermati.
Bartender Bermati.
And it's always a pleasure to see you. It's been some time since I've seen you both together like this. Wait, could it be that you're dating? And you didn't think to tell me? Oh, shame on you both.
I'm sorry to
Bermati.
burst your bubble, but it's not like that.
You're letting your imagination get the best of you. Again. Anyway, you got a sec? We have a couple of questions for you.
I assume it's related to that incident?
Yeah.
Very well. Pull up a chair. There's something that's been bothering me about the whole affair as well.
Fair enough. Let's hear it. So, what's the deal?
A copy of that video came to my place, courtesy of Kincaid. What happened was terrible, no doubt. And who would have thought the rumored serial killer would turn out to be a vicious monster?
I'm sure you're well aware the Guild and the CID have you pegged as the culprit. Why they think so is beyond me. Perhaps it has something to do with the incident in Tharbad or the strange happenings in the capital 2 months ago.
Yeah, it's complicated. And there are other parties involved besides me, so honestly, I'm not sure how much I'm at liberty to say. Sorry, I know our usual bit involves more give and take, but we could really use some info. Mind doing me a solid here?
Oh, very well. I would say, what's the secret between us seedy types? But I suppose even we have one or two we'd rather keep under our hats. But remember, if you ever need someone to confide in, my door's always open. Thank you, Parmati.
You're a real one, man.
Now then, here's all I know about the incident 3 days ago. It happened right here in Riverside, so naturally I looked into the matter. I learned it transpired at the same time as when the power went out here.
Wait, you had a power outage?
Indeed, I did. All Orbital-related facilities in the store were affected. The lights, fridge, jukebox, everything stopped all at once.
Interesting. The effect is similar. One of the Genesis did function similar to that, didn't they? Where it affected all where it was affecting different friggin' orbital devices. And of course, that in of itself makes me think of the Gospels back from Trails in the Sky.
As you can well imagine, it caused quite the stir, even apart from the incident. That's strange. Shouldn't those devices be operating independently?
Yeah, it should be impossible for them all to shut down simultaneously. That is, unless there was some kind of outside interference, like with what happened in the world at one time over half a decade ago.
The outage was over just as soon as it started, so it wasn't widely reported. But I still did some digging, and I found out every place in the surrounding area had similar outages. I've yet to determine the cause, but regardless, I find the whole affair rather suspect.
Can't say I blame you. Well, if we find out anything about this, you'll be the first to know.
Thanks for the help, Ermati. I owe you one.
Yeah.
No, perish the thought. What else are friends for? I owe Elaine very much, so I'll support her however I can.
Why, thank you.
What about me? Before we leave you, wonderful kiss and peppery salad. So, looking at the thing here, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. You already know we're doing it the same way we did last time.
Sugar rush. Thanks for the grub.
5 defense to all party
Thanks
members.
for the grub. Whew, I'm stuffed.
See you later.
So let's take a look at what. So that's not. Oh, never mind. There are way more stat ups you can get. ADF 5 and Strength 5 are 2 and 3 stars. I was gonna say, hold on.
Okie dokie.
We apparently also want to go over here. Do I want to save? Oh god, I can actually see what it is. We're bringing it back.
Man, fishing really is the best. Wonder what I'll catch today. Just make sure you don't fall in the river again, alright?
Oh, this is a first. You know what? You normally only find old geezers fishing out here.
Oh, you got the bug too? Or maybe you're an experienced angler, aren't you? Me, personally, I'm just a beginner. Only got my start thanks to Makino here.
Well, he certainly knows his way around a fishing rod. I remember you used to invite me and Renee on your trips to the lake when we were kids.
Oh yeah, guess we did do that, huh? I'll do whenever the itch hits, but I haven't really had much of a chance lately.
That's no good. Fishing is one of the highlights of life. Actually, my grandfather runs a bait and tackle shop here in Edith. Here, take this. He ordered an overstock of supplies recently.
Oh dear, here we go again.
Well, I appreciate the freebies. I probably won't have to use it anytime soon.
That's alright. Just keep it for whenever the urge hits you. By the way, we put up pictures of all our catches on our socials. We go by the name in Piscatorial Party.
On social media, huh? Yes, I have heard lots of people use it as a place to show off their hobbies.
Fishing groups seem to be quite popular on social media lately, particularly those from the Empire and the Borough. I think the Republic still views fishing as something best left to the professionals, however.
Yeah, it can be a bit of a bummer sometimes. But that's what makes finding new fishing buddies such a treat. You'll join us, won't you?
Well, I guess I don't mind. I'll go ahead and keep the gear then. Maybe I should try my hand at it again.
Oh, here we go. Oh god, it's also different in this game too. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. I've already forgotten how to fish.
Let's do this thing.
So apparently the guide's telling me that each location has a different kinds of fish. I don't know if like there's a specific wait. Apparently the guide just recommends getting 2 specific fish here right now, so let me save the game in case I fail, because let's be real, I'm probably going to fail. Alright, this is a bit weird how this is done in this game. Okay.
That's it.
Got it. Okay. Okay, I see. That's not too bad.
Nice, I got one.
Kasagin.
Let's do this thing.
This is weird how this one works.
Let's do this thing. There. That's it.
Got it.
Nice, I got one.
That's not one of the ones listed for the guide, but I got it early, I guess. It actually does list it, but it says it's easier to get it later, but I got it on accident. Nice.
Let's do this.
I will take that. But I still need the R1 that it mentions here. Oh, here we go. This should do.
There. That's it.
I see how this works. That's definitely a weird one to get used to, but I think I like it. Stop giving me rainbow trout. I'm gonna need to save scum at this rate.
Let's do this thing. There. That's it.
Oh crap. Probably better to just take it patiently.
Nice, I got one.
Okay, new. That should be all the ones that I can get right now. Let me guide reset itself once again. Give me a sec. No, I got all the right ones, it seems. Bunch of fish. A-rank fish. Fish. There is also different types, it seems. Oh, there are... Okay. You can get different ranks of different fish. It says max rank you can get for... Well, evidently this guide is not right, because max rank for carp I've gotten higher of. I don't know. This guide might not even be the best, considering the game did just come out. What I should probably do... Trails through... Daybreak. Do. Sorry, I'm just making sure. Okay, we're good. Sorry. I pulled up a second guide, but I think this guide will still work. The one I've been using, even if it is technically newer, so... Let me go ahead and save the game again. Where was I headed? Oh, right, down here. I wasn't looking. Alright, what are we looking at?
That looks like the place.
Oh.
There's Deswani and Elvis. Let's hit 'em up with
Hey! Deswani,
I see you're
Elvis!
hard at work as always, Elvis.
Same goes for you, Inspector.
Hey! Bracer Elvis.
Elaine, aren't you off duty today? Wait, what's he doing here?
Hey. And Inspector Deswani. How are
Did you have
ya?
some business with us, Spriggan?
Nah, I'm just here to gawk while the A-rank bracer lady does her stuff.
So, Elaine, why are you with him on your day off?
Hmm? Well, I have something I need to check up on, and I asked him to accompany me. Don't worry. I won't let him do anything that goes against our code.
Thank you, Elaine.
That's, not exactly what I mean.
Ooh, I feel for you, man.
Don't pity me.
Damn.
I had done a sweep of this area as part of the guild's investigation of the incident. I'd like to take another look. Would that be a problem?
Guess news of that Hercules incident has started making the rounds. Fine, I'm not gonna turn down a request from an A-rank bracer. Bear in mind, though, that the site's mostly been cleaned up already. I'd be interested to hear what you make of this case, Outcry. Sure thing, Inspector.
Follow me, you two.
Alright, let's see it.
There's still so much blood left over. It's already been 3 days.
It's not like they could have covered it all up. I imagine it must have been a terrible scene.
There were 3 victims. To say their bodies were in bad shape would be the understatement of the year. They were crushed by some extraordinary power, then torn limb from limb. At least that's the impression I got.
I've seen a lot of murder scenes, but this might be the worst one yet. There's no way a human could have done all this. I won't believe it.
Gotcha. So, have you identified the victims? We barely had anything to identify. All we could glean from what little was left was that they were part of some organized crime groups. There was no proof that a transaction transpired beforehand. Well, there goes the deal that went up in smoke, Theory. This is a tough one. No wonder the investigation stalled.
Yeah.
What did he just...
Honestly, I'm not convinced there were only 3 victims here.
Wait, what?
Ah.
Look, there's a stain over here.
Looks like some bit brushed up against the spot. How'd it get here? It's kinda hard to see, but there's some blood mixed into it. There's also a faint trail along the tracks over there. It might have been from another victim fleeing the scene. Maybe he hightailed it out of here while his friends were being slaughtered.
Wait, do you seriously think there was another victim? But they were all killed, weren't they? Why are you so confident that you're right?
Trade secret. Anyway, the part about him taking flight's just a theory, but I'm positive that that's blood over there. I'll trust your instincts, then. I'll call from forensics and have them come over immediately. If there was a survivor, he'll be an important witness.
Well, it certainly helped clear our name. Maybe.
I feel like I might have just derailed their investigation a bit.
More than just a bit, I'd say. I can't say I expected the possibility of a survivor. I'm assuming that trade secret of yours was the tech you received from Reset?
Bingo. Forgot I told you about that. Before the start of the new year, she asked me to give it a test run, so I use it every once in a while. Works pretty well. That'll be long before it becomes standard issue.
Well, I suppose it came in handy this time at least. Thanks to that, we found a very important clue. Maybe it'll come in handy throughout the rest of our investigation.
Yeah?
One can only hope. Alright, I think we've learned all we could from Riverside.
The next place on the agenda is the Grand Circuit. We can depart whenever you're ready.
Grand Circuit. Travel. Can I? I want to go. Oh. I want to break. Okay. Let's go to the Grand Circuit then.
Let's be on our way.
Whoa, we didn't ever come here before, did we? I don't think so. This looks completely new. This looks sick. The Grand Circuit, 12th District. This looks awesome.
So, this is the Grand Circuit. I'm sure you're no stranger to this place, but with your passion for all things car-related.
I drop by to catch a race every now and then, yeah. Also come here during my rounds. Since people post 4 SPGs here. Did you hear there's gonna be a Grand Prix exhibition race today?
Yes, I read about it in the Tyrol Times. They said Maxim Lugan will be taking part.
Then it'll be a damn good show. You know, it's hard to imagine a bunch of murders taking place among all this peaceful hustle and bustle.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, and only 2 weeks ago at that. The actual scene of the crime is in the back alley a little ways away from here. A full 2 weeks have passed between then and now, so I doubt we'll find as many clues as we did in Riverside.
Never know till you try.
In any event, let's head to the street on our left. It's over in that general area.
Before we do that, it just reminds me that I never read the book. Whoops. Alright. Oh, hey! Hey. 30th Anniversary of Mutual Development Pact. This year marks the 30th anniversary of the signing of the Mutual Development Pact between the Calvar Republic and the Principality of Elsyme, an occasion which has brought about an era of jubilation in both nations. Consequently, the Republic and Elsyme have welcomed diplomatic delegations from both countries with open arms at festivals and other celebratory events, which ran from the beginning of the year and concluded at the end of last month. In the middle of January, President Gramhardt paid a visit to Ludos, the capital of Elsyme, after partaking in a tour of the city, he was granted an audience with the Principality's Grand Prince, Salman. He then proceeded to hold a press conference with Prince Sharid, where the two announced the formalization of a new partnership between their nations, focused on a collaborative infrastructure development and resource surveying. The president confidently declared that this new arrangement would usher in a new era of peace and prosperity for all. Prince Sharid, meanwhile, reaffirmed his country's dedication to maintain friendly relations with the Republic and expressed his hopes that they would become increasingly open with one another. The MDP's roots can be traced back to shortly after the Orbital Revolution, when the Verne Company, under the guidance of Professor Hamilton, set to work on improving the local environment and infrastructure of Elsyme and surrounding areas. The resulting architectural advancements in Ludos, in addition to efforts to cultivate greenery, opened the doors for many industries to enter Elsyme, which in turn led to an economic windfall in the Republic. A key takeaway from these events was that the collaboration between two nations and leveraging each other's strengths gets far greater gains for both parties than mere unilateral aid, a principle that would eventually serve as the ideological foundation for the MDP. Since its signing, Elsyme has bolstered its investments in the Verne Company, and the construction of a resort in Tharbad was conducted and completed in record time, both of which are widely attributed to the Pact's unassailable benefits. More eyes were drawn to the celebrations after the surprise appearance of Princess Zita Asval at the Pact's signing. So that's who that extra person there is, the princess. Between her strikingly head-turning looks and the ardent support she showed her brother, Prince Sharid, the Elsyme princess left many at the event in awe. Princess Zita is known to be a remarkably intelligent young woman, and many prominent figures throughout the Principality have high hopes for her future. According to a statement from the Elsyme Embassy, she is currently touring the Republic in an effort to broaden her understanding of Calvard's culture and industries. Z1 Exhibition Race, the road to the finals. Today, a Z1 Exhibition Race will be held in East Grand Circuit. The world of Z1 racing is abuzz with speculation about who will win the final race in the series, scheduled to take place next month. Defending Z1 champion Maxim Lugan has won the past 3 series, and he hopes to set an all-time record of 4 consecutive wins by taking the first place this year as well. However, the Red Comet's lofty ambitions could very well come crashing to the ground because Team Ingrid's Alsan, a rising star in the world of Z1, has entered the racing ring. Although Alsan is only in his mid-20s, don't let his young age fool you. This up-and-coming racing prodigy has shattered multiple records all on his own, causing many to believe he has what it takes to dethrone the reigning champion. Today's exhibition match will mark the first official clash of wheels between Maxim and Aslan. Racing fans all over the city are excited to witness this bout, which many are calling the prelude to the series finals. Verne on the fast track to post-reparation prosperity. Following the end of the Erebonian Empire's reparation payments, many speculated that the Republic's time of economic prosperity would come to an end, but in spite of these fears, the Verne Company, a leading Calvardian enterprise, posted a strong start to 2009. According to company representatives, Verne has amassed a healthy war chest over the past few years and strengthened its manufacturing infrastructure and market position. In light of its product's wide reach and soaring demand from foreign markets, Vern is expected to match or even exceed their previous year's profit records. Furthermore, there are concerns with the delayed release of the T-Phone, a consumer-grade communications device developed exclusively within the Republic, were dispelled when the product went on sale last month, just in time for the end of the fiscal year. Vern's aggressive rate of growth is likely owed not only to the T-Phone's explosive sales, but also the recent corporate restructuring among the company executive staff. Vern has adopted a policy of reform to combat problems that were made apparent over the course of the past year, and is committed to improving its operations from their baseline all the way up to its board of directors. Widespread accidents and violence plunge capital into chaos. Since the start of the new year, outbreaks of violence believed to be the result of warring organized crime groups have plagued Edith just yesterday. There were reports of a scuffle on the premises of a government-owned warehouse. While officials deny any terrorist involvement and insist the incident was nothing more than a simple accident, unrest continues to percolate within the general populace. There's a sentiment among some of the citizenry that public order has begun to deteriorate and that the recent economic boom has been a destabilizing effect on the psychological state of criminals and malefactors. In response to those claims, authority figures had this to say: "We will continue to investigate and resolve any incidents or accidents that may occur. In the meantime, we encourage all citizens to carry on with their lives and to not feed the spread of disorder through baseless conjecture and fear-mongering." New Treon Mall shops on the block. Join us at the foot of the capital's signature landmark, Treon Tower, to experience the greatest and largest commercial facility in all of Edith, Treon Mall. This shopping stomping ground is home to two brand new stores that have taken the Republic of Calvert by storm. First and foremost is the Vern store, which has been the talk of the town since its grand opening last year. From there, you can get your very own T-Phone, the latest and hottest commodity in the communication technology, then have it serviced at the very same store by Vern's dedicated customer support team. If you have even the slightest interest in the T-Phone, feel free to swing by and take a peek. Your satisfaction is a Vern guarantee. Next up, the Liberal Boutique, which opened at the end of January, offering an authentic taste of the southwestern edge of the continent. The Liberal Boutique sells goods and souvenirs sourced straight from the Liberal Kingdom itself and offers exhibitions you can enjoy while you peruse their wares. Due in large part to the lovely manager and staff, all of whom are citizens of the kingdom, the store feels like the genuine Liberalian article. Have you always wanted to visit the Liberal Kingdom yourself but couldn't find the time for a trip? Then stop by and make your dreams a reality, because now you can experience the wonders of Liberal without ever having set foot outside the Republic. I forgot how long these newspapers were. Ugh. My throat.
Sure, leave. Okay, all set now.
Go ahead. There we go.
I need high-grade quartz. I need quartz embedded. Let me handle. That's a single element slot.
Oh. That's why. I can't stop yawning. S tokens? What the heck is an S token? My guide keeps resetting. Gosh dang it. There are a couple things here. There's something about an event that we're going to be seeing, but let's get the items that we can actually buy first.
You're free to look around.
We want to buy these racing gloves for an exchange later on.
Come back whenever.
We even have rare items.
So, who are you rooting for?
All right.
At this vending machine, we have unsweetened canned coffee, Life Aid, and guarana milk.
Look forward to seeing the engineering prowess of the
Cheers, everyone. Come on in. My stuff can't
And then golden ale, fresh salad, and I'm willing to give the magic away. Mixed nuts.
I'll be waiting for
Just to confirm, we should have 6 different food items on us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're good. ADF plus 5.
Thanks for the grub.
Num nums. Sinclair. Rumble Blade. Oh, what the? Reduces damage taken in field battles. These have effects now. What the heck? Makes perfect evades easier to perform in field battles. Interesting. Gonna have effects now. Bish. There's one thing that we can get, but... And apparently we can also... Oh, no, wait. There should be a chest here somewhere.
I think I'll
That climbing wall looks like fun. I do wish it were a little taller, though.
I think it's tall enough as is. Not everyone's as fit as you are, you know.
What the heck? What's this?
What in the world is this?
Couldn't say, but it's bizarre as all hell.
Why is it here in the middle of the city? You don't suppose it's an explosive device?
Nah, I'm not getting a whiff of anything dangerous. Looks like it's fit with some sort of orbital locking mechanism. If that's all the protection it's got, I might actually be able to get it open.
Oh? By what means?
Mardu gave me a little trick for this kind of thing. Might as well give it a shot.
Okay. Chests with orbital locks. Certain treasure boxes are equipped with orbital locks that can only be opened via hacking. While hacking, you'll switch to a mode where you control the mare through an orbital maze. The difficulty of the maze changes depending on the security level. As the story progresses, items that you missed may be placed in the bargain bin of specific vendors. Okay, let's give it a shot. I summon mare. So what am I doing here? Quickly navigate. If you come within range of a defense unit, you'll be returned to the starting point. Okay. So I just gotta make it to the end. Okay. Seems easy enough. Okay. Okay. Begin break-in. Input the code. Okay.
That's a good loss. Now no sweat.
Okay, that seems interesting. I think I can handle that going forward. Hacked open a treasure chest with an orbital lock, fledgling hacker, Amber, an arts driver with basic earth arts. Nice.
To the Grand Circuit. In a few moments, you'll get to experience the white-hot excitement of C1.
And 2 SP, okay. Oh, interesting. This guide actually comes with a map of all the orbital chests, and apparently it says there are 12 orbital lock chests? That's not a lot.
So it's a hacking system that uses a hollow as an avatar. Or perhaps I should call it a feature specific to your hollow in particular.
Yeah, renders the protection as a virtual space, then disables it through a specialized procedure. Never tried before, though. Glad I didn't embarrass myself.
Your tricks of the trade never fail to surprise me. Just try not to use them for anything illicit. On a separate note, what do you suppose this was doing here in the first place?
Good question. Almost feels like they want somebody to crack it. Doesn't seem dangerous, though, so we can take on any others we find down the road, too.
Not a speck of prudence in you, is there?
Nope. You right. Just making sure that we're saving every now and then. I will say this, I think I may have mentioned earlier, but I'm going to make sure this episode's a little short because I need to check how the audio sounds on my own. As well as I need to make sure that this is even working at all, considering this is my first recording since my computer.
So, the crime scene just passed here, yeah? Damn, must be blocked off for construction or something.
Actually, the CID put this here to save off any curious onlookers. The public was informed that there was a shootout between rival gangs. They found a few unidentified decadents here, like in Riverside.
Normally I'd vote to bust this wall down and let ourselves in, but there's too many people around here. Besides, I doubt there'll be many leftover clues to sniff out, like you said earlier. But we might learn some over the Grand Prix. A lot of people come and go this way because of it. If we're lucky, we might find someone there who remembers what happened that night.
I suppose we have nothing to lose at this point. You and Paul are there now, yes? Why don't we check up on them?
Sure, sounds good to me.
Notebook. Yeah, it all seems pretty simple so far.
Exhibition races are still open to the public, yes?
Yeah, but I think they're almost over.
We.
And that's a wrap! The winner of this exhibition race is Maxim Lugan! He has claimed victory in the prelude to this season's C1 Grand Prix Finals!
Wow, that was very exciting. I know they broadcast these on the radio in the cities and on the cities on screens. It's so much more engaging in person.
Yeah, you said it.
The champ's been on a roll lately. He's just been getting better and better all the time.
But he still can't afford to rest on his laurels, or he'll be left in the dust by this year's new rising star. The 2009 Grand Prix is going to be an event to remember. I can feel it.
What got me intrigued? Perhaps I'll keep an eye on the finals then. Alright, once things settle down a little, we can start casing the place.
I see those.
Welcome to the Grand Circle. In a few moments, you'll get to experience the white-hot excitement of C1.
Hello. Yo, Yooms. Yooms. Mariel.
Congratulations on getting first place again!
Mariel.
You always make it look so effortless. Tell me, how do you manage to get win after win?
Maxim.
Ah, well, the years of training helps with that, but my secret sauce is the undying love and support I get from my fans. I dedicate this victory to those wonderful angels in the stands.
You've shot your way into my heart, Red Comet!
If only those girls knew what that dork is like when he isn't behind the wheel.
I'm sure Marielle, at least, is well aware.
Yeah. He's a goober. Yooms.
Hi, Van. I
Hello.
didn't know you were here.
Hey, yo.
Oh, and Elaine's here too. Hey, hey.
Good afternoon, you two.
Paulette. No, it's so
Hello
nice to see him
there.
again.
I don't often see the two of you together. Could it be?
Stop it.
Oh, we're just teaming up for a small job. That's all.
I was only able to catch the tail end of the race, but it was quite exhilarating, wasn't it?
Maxim was super cool. He went like zoom, zoom, and beat all those other guys.
I'll give the man this. When it comes to driving a car, he's in a class all his own. And that said, he's got some competition for once. There's an up-and-coming racer who might actually give him a run for his Mira.
It will certainly be interesting to see who comes out on top in the finals. If he's too focused on the stands rather than the track in front of him, like today, victory might slip between his fingers.
Wow, you're pretty hard on the guy.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the finals. I'm gonna cheer him on extra hard.
I'm sure that will give him the push he needs.
On behalf of the sponsors, the trophy will be presented by a very special guest, the Princess of Alzheim, Zita Oswald.
Oh.
Congratulations,
We
Mr.
actually get to see her.
Lugan. That race was a sight to behold. I'm very much looking forward to seeing how you'll fare in the finals.
Well, I suppose I'll have to work twice as hard then. I wouldn't dare disappoint such a lovely young princess.
She's a princess? Wow!
I didn't realize Prince Sharid had a sister.
Yeah. He may have mentioned it.
I hear the Principality is investing heavily into this year's race. I forgot you had a sister. Isn't she a fair bit younger than you?
Yeah, I had a feeling. I thought he mentioned it at some point.
That's right. Although her age belies her intellect. She has a quick wit and a sharp mind, neither of which I can hope to rival.
It would be cool if he becomes a party member in this game. Judging by the fact that I guess they're calling it the Mockton Garden or whatever. Whatever it is that place is that's like the Reverie Corridor. I'm assuming we're probably gonna have quite a couple playable characters, like how Reverie was. Maybe not quite to the degree that Reverie had it, but definitely a good chunk of characters, I'm imagining. And I hope Sharid will be one of them, because I feel like he'd fit perfectly.
I may be the heir to the throne, but that doesn't stop her from meddling in her hapless brother's affairs.
I think she's about 17 or 18 maybe, but I hear she's wise beyond her years.
It's an honor to greet the champion of the race in person. I truly feel like the luckiest girl in all the world. The dead heat at the end was quite nerve-wracking. I was on the edge of my seat. It reminded me of that famous scene from Perfect Driver 2.
Ah, so you saw that movie. Words cannot express how happy I am to hear that. Ooh, this is my chance to look cool in front of Yume and Paulette. The moment the studio offered me the part of Max, I felt as though the wheel of fate was at work. The character and I shared a number of commonalities, even beyond our similar-sounding names.
No kidding.
That's quite interesting. I'd very much like to hear more. They say you did all of your own stunts during your racing scenes. Is that true? Oh, and would you consider asking the producers to make Alsheim the filming location for the third movie? I'd very much appreciate that.
She's very enthusiastic.
What's with this girl? Her passion is overwhelming.
Oh, hey, could I get another interview?
Oh God.
Maybe this time with
Maxim,
both of you.
run.
It looks like that'll drag on for a while. I think we'll go ahead and take our leave.
Thanks, Paulette.
Not a bad idea. You've got a dinner rush to prepare for.
Hey, Mommy! Can we ride the Ferris wheel?
No.
Of course, sweetie, but only once, okay? I'll see you both later.
All right. Goodbye for now.
No.
Well, it'll be a pain. But we should probably stick around for a while longer.
Yes, we have work to do. Why don't we ask Marielle if she knows anything about this?
Fair enough.
Huh? Hey, where'd Paulette go?
Wait, isn't that...
Uh-oh.
Oh, right. I heard about them from my brother.
Do I need to be worried about you? Family met with Marielle. Decided to have a little chat with her in the beer garden outside. I'm sorry, the what garden? Oh, this place.
I never thought I'd run into you two here.
Yay!
Did you come to watch the race together?
We're here on business, actually. Van and I have a few questions for you.
I hope you're doing okay.
But first, let's catch up.
Why are you covering a Grand Prix race?
Yeah.
I thought politics was more your speed. Entertainment column needed extra hands or something?
Actually, it was my call. I wanted to branch out and try something new. I need to expand my horizons if I ever want to catch up to him.
No.
Maybe someday, I can push the bar even higher. That's why I'm charging forward into unknown waters. Full speed ahead!
You're just a bundle of energy, aren't you? Well, if you know what you want to do, I ain't gonna discourage you. Give it your all out there, all right?
Yeah.
Make him proud.
I'll be rooting for you as well. We both have a lot to live up to, so let's keep up the good work.
Yeah, thanks for the encouragement. Okay, that's enough about me. So, you mentioned you're here on business, right? Ooh, this might serve as inspiration for my next story. Let's hear it.
Maybe not.
All right, here's the lowdown.
You got any info on the murders? Van Lane caught Marielle up to speed on the ongoing murder case.
So, the rumors were true. The police and the CID have been keeping a tight lid on the situation, but that hasn't stopped me from digging into it on my own.
Oh yeah? Well, that makes this easy for us.
Got anything interesting?
Did your investigation bear any fruit?
I guess you could say that.
That worries me.
I, kinda, sorta, maybe ran into the culprit.
What? What do you mean you ran to the culprit? Wait, what?
Are you serious? You really ran into them?
Well, I'm not 100% sure. I guess it's possible my mind was playing tricks on me. It all happened 2 weeks ago. I was covering the final qualifying round of the Z1 Grand Prix. For some reason, my camera was acting a little funny that day, so I left in a hurry to get it checked. And because I was in a rush, I took a route that, in hindsight, wasn't exactly the safest.
Oh. Yep, that's him.
Then I came face to face with a man wearing a black trench coat. He had his hat pulled down over his eyes, so I couldn't get a good look at his face.
He's just got this aura going off of him. What is that? It's like smoke.
I realized immediately he was bad news. Then when I saw him, I was totally paralyzed from head to toe. While I was standing there, completely frozen in place, he walked right past me. When I was finally able to turn around, he was gone.
So for some reason he didn't attack Marielle. I guess that's interesting. I thought at first that the guy was just attacking people indiscriminately. But evidently he's not just killing anyone that he walks into, evidently. Otherwise Mario should be dead. The fact that she's alive means that... I wonder if that guy's actually not really in control of his own actions at this point. The Genesis have been shown to have very strange effects for a lot of different ones. They could bring back the dead, they could turn people into throw people into a frenzy, cover areas with a mysterious fog. Stuff like that. I don't think it'd be too much of a stretch to assume one of them that another Genesis would have the ability to potentially possess someone. In the way that other mayor was talking, like the red one, it sounded like it almost needs to feed. So maybe... Interesting.
The next morning, I heard there were bodies found near that very same passageway. Police told the press they were victims of a gang fight, but I didn't buy that for a second. That's why I started looking into it in my downtime.
Sounds like you practically brushed shoulders with the culprit around the time of the incident.
It's a wonder you're even alive right now. You really do have the devil's own luck, you know that? Too bad the victims didn't share your good fortune.
Speaking of, I was looking into those unidentified bodies. Believe it or not, I was able to dig up a name. I think it was... Desire or something?
Oh, Desire! I remember Desire. It was the other gang. It was mostly mentioned in side quests, but Desire was like another gang that was around in the Edith area.
Oh yeah, those guys. Ran into them during one of our 4 SPGs last year.
Yeah, I remember them. So those were the guys who were killed? Yeah, those guys.
They're a gang here in the capital that ties to Almada. Those guys have been stirring the pot all over the place since the end of last year, apparently.
We've received numerous reports of violence, fraud, and acts of aggression on their account against other criminal entities. The guild has been keeping tabs on them as a result. From what I heard, they've been uncharacteristically quiet of late. Could it be they're involved in this case somehow?
Really think so?
Well, it's definitely possible.
The more I think on it, the more the pieces seem to fit together.
Maybe. I still think it's too early to make any solid conclusions. Except for one thing, you need to steer clear of this case. Start poking your nose where it don't belong, and you'll find yourself sleeping with the fishes real soon.
Hey, why'd you have to go and put that image in my head? Are you trying to give me nightmares? Okay, fine. I'll try not to cross into the line of fire. I'll just tiptoe around the edges.
I swear to Adios.
We need to wrap this case up quickly, for her sake.
Yeah, I know. Don't get yourself killed.
To recap, we learned 2 things. There was a survivor of the incident at Riverside, and Desire may be involved. What do you make of all this?
Well, first, I think it's a given that Desire's wrapped up in this somehow. Their friends were murdered here 2 weeks ago, so they were probably all up in arms and clamoring for revenge. I bet they charged headlong into Riverside 3 days ago to find the culprit and then got their asses beat. We're still missing a few pieces of this puzzle, but the picture's becoming clearer.
What we need right now is proof. So why don't we pay Desire a little visit?
Wait, you know where their base is at?
I know its approximate location, yes. The guild has been gathering information on them for quite some time now. Their members were spotted in the 9th district.
What, the center march?
That's right. There's a strong chance their base of operations is located there. Now, let's say we find them and crash their little party.
Now you're speaking my language.
Center Marsh. This is another area we never entered before. What the heck? The ads are playing songs.
Let's roll, gang.
There's a bunch of stuff we can get here, apparently. And I mean a bunch. We might be here for a while, bunch, actually. This is a cool place.
Market's as bustling as ever. People are packed in here like sardines.
Hardly a surprise, seeing as how this is the largest marketplace in the capital, and that's why it's popular with C-types as well. I can't believe we're coming here together again after all these years.
You telling me? Feels like it was just yesterday when we were dropping by to pick up supplies for the student council. That bastard Renee just loved pushing that job onto me. I wasn't even a real member, damn it.
I mean, you may as well have been one, considering how much work you end up doing for us in the end.
Alright, enough reminiscing. We gotta figure out where those Desire punks are holed up.
Right, let's start by asking around.
I'm catching a whiff of something here. Smells like trouble. Maybe I should check the bulletin board just in case.
4 SPGs. Before we do that, we're going to first save the game. And we're gonna go around to all the shops.
What can I do for you?
These are ingredients.
Drop by again sometime, yeah?
Want to take a look?
These are weapons. Increases the power of charge attacks in field battles. Makes a charge gauge fill faster in field battles. We also want to buy a golden spoon. I'm going to need to sell a lot more items to have a lot more money. I'm okay with selling a bunch of these, honestly.
Come again.
So yeah, apparently another thing the guide mentioned is that shops icons, if it's red, it's got new items. If it's blue, it means you've got everything. So that's cool. That's a cool change. I like that. We need to buy this colorful scarf for later.
Thanks.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
We need to buy this Proverbs of Confrontation.
You're welcome back anytime.
Holy shops.
Anything you want.
Fishing gear. Enhance your skills. Fishing gloves. Gives more time to hook a fish. Take that.
Hope you get good.
Did they say it's automatically equipped?
Well...
Wait. Gop. Hack 3 treasure chests with orbital locks. Still got a lot of items to get.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Corn pizza bites. Special blended coffee.
Please stop by again.
I'm gonna need to sell all those freaking whatchamacallits, aren't I?
Let's see what we got.
Sweet canned coffee, 50% orange juice and 50% peach juice.
Hello there.
Healthy liquor.
Thank you.
This market.
What can I get for you?
Tuna sandwich, blue soda.
Thanks for shopping.
Got more stuff on offer now than they did back in our day.
That's true. The trade business is flourishing more and more every year. It would be nice to wander around here again sometime. When we're off the clock, of course.
Let me know if you need anything at all. Please come
Rainbow
back
Bear.
anytime.
What can I get for you?
Camel kebab, juicy frankfurter,
Thanks a bunch. Hello.
Shino's screwdriver. Hey, Shino.
Thank you.
Better not be window shopping.
Gifts! Mishi tassel for Elaine. A tassel-like charm made to resemble Mishi's tail. Perfect.
What?
I assume we give it the same way.
I appreciate it.
SCL Impossible. That's
Already?
weird.
Better not be window shopping.
Too bad.
Done already?
Alright, how many freaking items did I get here? We should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually, we should have 10 right now because there's going to be a side quest we do that gives the 11th. So we should have 10 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we have 10. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But we should only have 10 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we should only have 10 right now. And then we'll get the 11th when we're done with the side quest. For now, we're going to go ahead and eat all these.
Thanks for the grub. Thanks for the grub.
Consume everything. We can also talk to Shino, apparently. Cappuccino screwdriver. We actually want to go back to that fishing gear stuff, and consider buying those dumplings because they're apparently a one-time purchase, and they're just like a better rarity thing. It's not required, but I feel like we might as well.
Anything you want?
Sorry, I'm just getting distracted
Hope you
easily.
get good use out of it.
Good use out of it. Okay. Next up, we got our side quest to do. Save game. Forest BGs. The Patissier of Ill Repute. A new up-and-coming patissier in the Central Marsh by the name of Gateau de Dune has been the subject of an unseemly rumor recently. As a fellow vendor in the marsh, I refuse to let the matter go unresolved. If you'd be willing to discuss this issue further, you'll have to find me at my stall. Kenny. Alright, let's do it. There is extra SP conditions for this as well.
Hey there, you the Kenny that put up that request?
That would be me, yes. I'm assuming that makes you the Spriggan. And you... I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. I get that a lot. It's like you have me confused with someone else. I'm just your average citizen looking to lend a hand to the Spriggan.
Anyway, why don't you start by explaining your request to us?
Right, of course. Now, where to begin? Are either of you familiar with Gateau de Dune? No, I don't believe I am.
Yeah, I know him. They're that other patissier that opened at the end of last year, right? The guy run used to be involved with some rough types, so I already had a pretty hard time bringing in customers at first. Now, though, word's been getting out about how great sweets are. Top-notch stuff. Stuff's top-notch, apparently. Haven't had the pleasure of trying it myself, though.
Ever the expert. It sounds like you have quite the sweet tooth. If I may, have you had the chance to try the sweets at our shop?
You opened it around the same time as Gateau de Dune, right? Nah, not yet, but I've definitely had my eye on you guys. Maybe I'll come back when I have more time.
Then I await your patronage. Back to your request. This rumor about Gateau de Dune.
Yeah, that's new. What are they saying?
Well, I hate to contribute to all the gossip, but I heard they're using spoiled ingredients. Spoiled ingredients?
That sure sounds like an issue.
There's been no word of anyone getting food poisoning, but people are complaining of the flavors tasting a bit off.
I see.
This has the potential to ruin the reputation of everyone in the district. And considering we sell baked good as well, turning a blind eye would spell nothing but trouble. Anyway, once you have proof of his wrongdoings, I'd like for you to bring Dune to me. I'll try to convince him to use more quality ingredients. If this were to be taken to police or the bracers, it's likely that suspicion would be placed over the entire marsh. You can contact the Spriggan so that you keep it self-contained, didn't you? That's correct. So, does this sound like a request you're willing to take on?
Looks like you're in the tough spot.
Yes, but it's hard to believe Gateau de Dune would do something so to jeopardize their recent rise in popularity. I suppose it's possible that they're using cheap ingredients to keep down costs.
Some places will do anything for more money in their pockets. Anyway, as someone who's had his eye on Gateau de Dune, this is personal.
Let's do it.
Alright, we're on the case. For the record, I'm fairly knowledgeable about the Cassandra Marsh.
Leave getting the proof up to us. We'll be sure to take care of it. Thank you very much. I can't stop yawning. Sorry. Oy.
Now then, let's start by asking people in the area who might have some info. The market manager is old man Romain, right?
Yes, if anyone knows anything, it would be him. We should also talk to Sabrina, one of the food truck owners. She has plenty of contacts. Plus, she handles ingredients for restaurants throughout the marsh. Whenever I need to investigate something in the area, I tend to rely on her.
In that case, I'll go ahead and talk to one of the marsh's brokers, Malcolm. He does a lot of business with Victor at Montmar and has some other places around town, so I'm sure he'll have some insight on the situation.
Well, sounds like neither of us have any shortage of personal connections. Let's start by talking to those three.
Right, let's get going.
Let's start this 4SPG, shall we?
Shall we? Topics. Yep, we know how topics work. This is kind of fun.
Center Marche really does have everything.
Alright.
Got a question for you.
Heyo.
Why, Vanessa and Elaine? Are you and you're wearing your normal clothes? Non-Dweezy? I see. You're on a date.
No, I'm just helping him with his work.
There's something we'd like to ask you. Here.
Yeah, about anything about Gato?
I see. A Spriggan, are you? Yeah, I've heard the rumor. It seems like there's more than a few people in the marsh that believe it.
I'm sure that has a lot to do with what they know of Dune's past.
That does seem to be what their reasoning is based on. He's used to shady business, or I knew he'd go back to his old ways. And that's just a few of the things I've heard by people saying.
Everyone's got something to say, huh? Still, not like I can deny impressions matter.
That being said, it's a little hard to justify their opinions when the rumors are baseless. Although I suppose we don't know the whole truth yet.
Yeah, we need to remember to remain unbiased here. Anyway, do you know anything else?
Not really. Dune and I aren't particularly close. There's not much I can say, to be honest.
Alright, thanks for your help.
Alright, not much there.
Marche really does have everything. We've got the best goods that money can buy.
Not you. Malcolm.
Got a question for you.
Hey there, how's business? Well, if it isn't the Spriggan from Old Town. Something I can do for you? Yeah, we want to ask you about some of the going-ons at the marsh.
Gato?
I've heard the rumor. Been keeping an eye on his shop myself.
Sorry.
I was even thinking of helping him out with his supply purchasing recently, you know, to give his business a boost. But now, I can really only watch from afar.
Does that mean you believe Dune is guilty?
No, I'm totally neutral here. It's a bit of a toss-up on whether or not it's all true. Anyway, Dune's been able to keep out of hot water so far because of his popularity, but he's going to need to keep that rumor in check. It's possible that some people from his past are coming back to haunt him. Or it could simply be the work of someone who's jealous of his success.
I can't argue with that. But it's not just a rumor. There really is something wrong with his sweets, right?
Yes, he has unfortunately received a few complaints. And every one of them mentioned the fruit sauce on his featured dish. Because of that, there's really not much more I can do for the kid, not if there's even a smidge of truth to them. Hey, if you can, do your best to find out what's really going on here. Don't worry, I always finish what I start.
Thanks for your help.
So something's wrong with the fruit sauce. Well, that's at least something to go on. I walked right past it. Where? Oh, right there.
Oh, drop
Not
by
you.
again sometime.
Let me ask you something.
Gato?
Well, here's a couple of familiar faces. Don't suppose you're here to buy some vegetables.
What's the problem?
Sorry for the trouble, but we want to ask you a few questions.
If that's alright with you, of course.
Gato?
That rumor. Yeah, I've heard too. If I'm being honest, though, I think it's just a load of nonsense.
You seem pretty confident about that.
I take it you trust Dune?
More or less. Listen, I know where Dune came from, and I get that it's easy to get the wrong idea. The boy's serious about his business, got a good eye for ingredients, too. If it was just one-off thing, I would understand, but he isn't the type to make the same mistake twice. Yeah, I talked to him about this myself, one-on-one, and he seems just as confused about the whole mess as I am.
Dang, praise from you isn't something to scoff at. Yes, Dune's for someone who's really got it together, huh?
You bet you're behind. Anyway, maybe these complaints are just some kind of misunderstanding. Like I said, Dune's always been keen on using the most quality ingredients available to him. Fashion like that can't be faked.
Is it possible that maybe Dune got duped then?
He may have been shown something that looks like it's truly quality, but then it's actually not.
I say we should just ignore the rumor for now. That way it won't have nothing to feed off of.
I see. Thank you for your input.
While we're on the subject, can I ask you about the other patisserie? Patisserie?
Ah, you mean candy shop? Well, their stuff's certainly not bad, though you don't hear a ton of praise about them neither, for better or worse. Seems like they get fewer customers than Dunes, though.
Do you think that's contributed to a rivalry between the two?
Wouldn't say it's impossible, that's for sure. Alright, thanks a lot. This is really helpful.
Well, that's everyone we wanted to speak to. Let's go get some answers from Dune.
Yeah, I think we have a good grasp on what others think of him now. Let's go.
Hey there.
I can't stop yawning, my goodness.
It's annoying me.
Where? Ah, here.
Thanks a ton, come again!
They weren't kidding about this place being popular. It's like the rumor hasn't had any effect at all.
Maybe word hasn't actually spread yet. I mean, I doubt he'd have so many customers if they thought they were going to get sick.
Hey, the hell's going on here?
What's the deal, man? Got a problem with my sweets?
Problem? Yeah, I got a problem. It's also my Canelli's gone bad. If I eat this and start puking, what are you gonna do about it?
What are you talking about? Ain't no way that's true.
What kind of attitude is that to take with a customer? You clearly ain't been raised right, boy. I want a refund. Give me back my money.
Like hell I will.
Sorry about that.
Man.
Yeah, thumbs up. Let's ask him what's going on. Hey, can I get a Canelli? Sorry, not right now. I gotta look into something.
Can you let us look into it with you?
Hell. We might be able to give you a hand here.
You been having problems?
Canelli that guy returned. It was definitely one of yours, right? Yeah, I guess so. The berry sauce was mine too. First I thought he was trying to give me something he bought ages ago. But there's no way that dough wasn't baked this morning. Maybe I really did use some bad sauce.
You don't seem convinced.
I'd like to believe I didn't. But looking at it now, I'm losing confidence. Plus, this is the 5th time this has happened. Man, I never screw up like this. This is pathetic. Anyway, I'm guessing you two are sitting here to look into my shop, huh? Well, here it is, crumbling under my inexperience. But I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. I gotta make things right. So I'm begging you, please don't report me to the cops. Look, man, I'm a Spriggan. I'd never do something like that.
This seems like it was a genuine mistake, so we'll just be on our way. Well, after seeing all that, there's a lot that's not adding up here.
Yeah, we should go over what we've learned. This rumor that got told to Dune is using spoiled ingredients. The market manager said it was bogus, but there's obviously been some complaints.
Dune himself said that the Canale sauce was bad. Not only is he starting to doubt his skill as a chef, but he feels responsible for fixing the issue. We need to determine whether this rumor is true or false.
Yeah, it's still possible that he bought cheap ingredients on purpose. By the way, going back to Kenny's request, he wanted us to find proof so that he could convince Dune to use more quality ingredients.
I see what's going on here. In other words, he doubted Dune from the beginning. So what do you think is really going on here?
Honestly, Dune doesn't strike me as the type to put on a performance. I think the chances are pretty high that someone else set him up.
I think so too. And there's only one person who stands to gain from Dune's downfall. I suppose that means we have a clear answer then.
Yeah, it's Kenny. That Kenny guy is pretty suspicious. You think so too, right?
Yes, he talked about putting in this request for the sake of the marsh and Dune, but he seemed awfully confident that Dune was using spoiled ingredients. He even admitted he wanted proof of Dune's wrongdoings.
Right, and that customer we saw had to be in on it too. I'm betting those two arranged it so we'd be there when he made a scene. That Canelli was probably also prepared by Kenny. Or maybe he tampered with one of Dune's.
Even if Dune was fooled, it's likely that he bought it from his shop beforehand. And then he put some spoiled sauce on it. Is that right?
Yep, Kenny's also a professional at making baked goods. I'm sure he'd have no problem making a sauce just like Dune's. You know, having you help out saves me loads of time. No need to explain all the extra bits.
Thanks to your powers of observation, I haven't had to work at all that hard either. So, what do we do now?
Good question. I've got an idea.
So we get one extra SP for that, and now we're going to have a section where... Okay, this is interesting.
So, we weren't able to find any definitive proof, but from what we saw, it doesn't look like Doom was using spoiled ingredients.
Is that so? How could he? By the way, we've already reported this to the market manager. He decided that it would be best to have Gateau de Doom close shop for 3 months. Meanwhile, he'll be barred from selling food anywhere else.
3 months? That's a bit harsh, but I suppose it's what he deserves. I hope Doom uses this experience to change for the better. This is exactly the outcome I was hoping for. I don't know how I could ever thank you. I'm sure it would have come out eventually. But, thanks to you, it was solved before there was any real damage done. Hearing you say that makes me glad I spoke up. Thank you very much. I'll send your payment along shortly. There's no problem.
We'll be on our way. Now then.
Follow Kenny. If you get too close to the target, they will notice you. Conversely, if the target strays too far, their trail will be lost. Maintain a safe distance while keeping the target in sight. If the target is too close, their found gauge will rise. Lower the found gauge by hiding yourself with shards. Press circle and hiding spots. When this gauge is filled, the target will be notified of your presence. When this gauge is filled, you will lose track of your targets. So the guide here says that it's not the lost gauge that you want to worry about. It's the found one. The guide says that if we fail, then we can also... it'll be fine if we decide to, if we end up failing. Oh, well, we've already failed. Try again.
This is kind of fun.
Crap. I'm just playing it safe. I should honestly have been caught right there.
Center Marche really does have everything.
Marche?
It's so lively.
Why is this not a hiding spot?
There's so much to see.
I'm screwed. Ah, we're good. Okay. Whee.
It's the man who complained about the sauce.
Yep, that's a bingo. Nice work. Here's your payment. Thanks. Let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. You know, that spring ended up being an easier mark than I thought. He even went to the market manager on his own, closed him down for 3 whole months. I'm sure Dune had no problem admitting to his crimes. With one more little push, we can get him out of the marsh forever. Yeah, I don't think so.
Hey, buddy.
What? The Spriggan! It looks like you finally revealed your true colors. So, your ultimate goal was to get Dune to close up shop entirely?
Well, There's no way you're gonna worm your way out of this one. You had ample motive for wanting to get rid of a rival, not to mention how you'd have no problem recreating Dune's canales and sauce. What's more, you were in cahoots with that customer from earlier. And your words just now were the final nail in the coffin.
We recorded all of it. Confess and come along quietly.
Wait, if you really believe I'm at fault here, then why is Dune closing down his shop?
Oh, there. We lied.
Though we did inform Dune and the market manager about our setup. And it looks like it worked.
I can't believe you tried to tear me down like that. And someone in the same line of work, no less.
Like I care what you think. Some punk like you shouldering in on my customers. You're nothing but a low-life scum.
Bastard! I think we all know who the real scum is. It's not Dune. He never stooped to your level. Anyway, let's make sure Kenny here gets his just desserts.
What should we suggest? As much as I'm sure you would love to deal with this yourself, I'm tearing him in.
We should take him to the police if he wants to receive proper punishment. This is a clear-cut case of impeding someone else's business. Beyond that, I'm sure all your plotting could probably give you an even longer rap sheet.
If that happens, you'll be at odds with the Center Marche and its policies. That means you'll have to completely withdraw your shop from the area. You reap what you sow.
Yeah, sounds about right to me. You'll get just enough time with the cops to think on what you did.
Damn it, it wasn't supposed to turn out like this.
Market Manager Romaine was informed of the crime. Dune put in a claim to the police via the Brazier Guild. The fact that the rumor about Gaute to Dune was a lie spread to the shops spread throughout the marche.
Hey, big time. I can't thank you enough, man. By the way, your reward money's coming up from Kenny, right? Well, he's the one who started this mess. Only makes sense he pays. We intend to be greatly compensated for the trouble. Glad to hear it. But I gotta give you guys something too. Wouldn't feel right if I didn't. So here, take a bunch of my pride and joy canales.
Yeah.
Oh wow, there's so many. Thank you. Is everything okay, K-Van?
They're so popular, I didn't think we'd get a chance to try any.
It's awesome, man. Seriously, don't hesitate to let me know if you ever need help. Don't mention it.
I hope I was of assistance.
You will be top priority for saving. Wow, that was a decent chunk increase in law. That is the last item that we need to eat here, too.
Love me a sugar rush.
Love me a sugar rush.
Alright, now we can continue with the story.
Well, look what we have here. Cigarette butts.
There's quite a few scattered about. There must have been a gathering here not long ago. I'm almost positive said gathering was a group of Desire Thugs, but if we want to track them down, we'll need a little more to go on.
Might be time to give this thing a test run. What I got?
By that thing, do you mean the Shard Search app? That's the active search system that allows you to use shards that track various things over a wide area. It was developed by Marduk, correct?
Yep, they just pushed out an update that improves its accuracy. I think we can track them by following the trace of elements of tobacco that are lingering in the air.
Sounds handy.
Like it. In place an object will become viewable on with this.
Okay, let's give this shard search thing a whirl.
It will be interesting to see if the update improved its accuracy any.
Ooh.
It picked up on something.
It's a tobacco scent. Same one that came from the cigarette butts those Desire guys tossed. Let's see where it leads.
Right over here. There's a dog back here. It's definitely back here.
This is the place. There's signs of multiple people going in and out. Oh, the door's unlocked. Oh, nice though.
If I'm not mistaken, this place was abandoned a long time ago. It used to serve as a sewer system. I suppose a place like this would make for a good hideout. Anyway, that little app is certainly handy.
The guide here mentioned something interesting. Right now, it's limited in what it does, but apparently it becomes very handy later on. Very curious to see what that means.
If there's anything I've learned today, it's that Marduk is not to be underestimated.
You got that right. We also don't want to underestimate these guys. Let's make sure we're ready before we head in.
I'm gonna make sure we save first.
Dog!
Hello. Hello, puppy.
Scent keeps going from here.
They must have gone into the sewers then.
Alright. What are we looking at here? What in the world? This is already horrifying. The Center Marche, old sewer system.
This old sewer's completely dried up. Must be crawling with creepy crawlies now. Good thing I have the famous Beauty's Blade here to keep my ass safe.
Oh, like you need protecting. You can fend for yourself well enough. Or do you always expect your clients to do the heavy lifting? How shameful.
Would it kill you to be cute every once in a while?
Yes, as I'm sure it would be for you.
Fair enough.
It's been a while since I've seen you in your stun caliber and hollow style in action. For both our sakes, I hope your skills haven't dulled since the end of last year.
You'll see soon enough. You're ready to be blown away.
By the way, have you taken a look at your quartz setup? You might want to do some tinkering if you haven't.
Good thinking. I'll give it a once over.
Yes, please do. You should know as well as anyone that effective use of shard skills can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Right. Different quartz combinations will give me different shard skills. Those things save my ass more times than I can count. When I have the time, I should mess around with my setup and get it nice and optimized.
Hey, it's free. I forgot. Upon completing this dungeon, all unfinished quests will disappear. Does that mean I could actually just... Yes, it can. The game would be cool with me just leaving. Oh, what the? It feels way faster. I might be going crazy, but that feels way faster.
Hello there.
Monster's Head. Figured there'd be some down here.
Yes, but they seem weak enough for us to make quick work of.
Are we just doing field combat on these guys? Quick art. What? Deploy shards as it story progresses. So switch leader. We can't do that. Yeah. Okay. Field attack. Dodge. I already.
Enemy of...
Nice. What the? That's a new thing.
Guess that brought their little pal of hiding.
This one could pose a bit more trouble. Let's look for an opening and deploy our shards.
Oh, here we go. Into the actual combat. Charge attacks.
Arts work best on this enemy.
Hey, let's get to work.
Go for it.
You snooze, you lose.
Oh, the bar is different looking. Oh, they actually did something I prefer. Hang on. They actually did something immediately off the gate that I noticed is awesome. Look at the bar up top. It actually makes way more sense to me now. It actually shows like who's going ahead of who in terms of like with enemies. Okay, I like this a lot. This is way better. I know how arts work. I know how crafts work. You know how items work. We don't have any S crafts yet, though, unfortunately.
Raging Buster!
Charging station. And I can finally change the leader. Just skill ever. What's that supposed to mean? Why are you guys not actually like talking? Also, they call this enemy
Much
revival
better.
now, interestingly.
Let's get to work.
You got a charge attack ready.
What the heck?
Nice. That went
Oh, that's how I can
Thanks for helping, Bear.
zoom in.
Enemy suppressed. Analyzing data.
I want to kill all the enemies.
I'll cover you. You got a charge attack.
Go for it. STLMs, overlapping. Yep, I remember that. You don't even have your S-Craft. Lohengrin.
Van, your turn.
Chart skills.
Too slow.
nice. That went great.
I still don't get
I will be forever upset about the loss of chess dialogue. I will still never forgive. I will never, ever forgive the loss of chess dialogue. It will forever and eternally be a negative.
You got a charge attack ready.
Huh? You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Nope.
Let's finish the job. Have some more.
Easy.
That fight felt pretty good.
Hey, don't burn yourself out.
Alright, what do we got here? Oh, hey.
We can make short work of these monsters with our arts.
Hold on a sec. Why don't we test out that new feature?
New feature? Oh, you're referring to quick arts, yeah?
Yeah, this is the perfect time to give it a whirl.
Fair enough. I've been wanting to try it myself.
Okay, what's this? Holding triangle to activate quick art. Hold triangle to activate quick art. Doing so will release a ranged magic attack. After activating, a cooldown period will take place. You will be unable to use a quick art during this time.
Oh, looks like the gang's all here.
One more.
Oh, interesting. Now, and it's still slightly moved during it too.
You got a charge attack ready.
That's cool. I like that a lot. That's a really good thing.
That's a nifty little feature. It certainly broadens our tactical options.
The downside is that it drains energy like no one's business, so you'll need to take timing into account before letting it loose.
In that case, we'll need to be extra mindful about keeping ourselves replenished.
That's right. Anyway, let's keep moving.
Oh, does it actually use It actually costs, doesn't it? $160. I just want to check this. Well, no, it actually says it's not costing, so that's weird.
Let's get to work.
You got a charge attack ready.
Argent Thorn.
Here goes.
Bughead.
Good work, guys.
That's really cool being able to use magic in the field combat.
Take this.
I like that a lot. It's a cool change.
On my blade, never lose.
Your Hollow Core's name is Mare, correct?
Yeah. Didn't realize you knew about her. Most of the time, she's just a normal AI.
Most.
I'm certainly curious about her. But you can fill me in on all the details another time.
Fair enough.
Watch out. I
There are
spot
a
enemies.
lot of them.
Get engagement. Just brace yourself.
Take this out.
Got it.
Look out!
You can escape battle. I do not wish to escape this. Oh, I can't actually, oh, that's interesting. I can't actually use,
Stop now, Elaine.
charges yet.
Going all in. Got you covered.
Silverman Cross.
Ow.
We should go on the attack.
I don't have any S-boost abilities
You
yet.
picked the wrong guy to fight.
Roaring.
Thanks for helping, Van.
I didn't do anything.
Let's get to work.
All hands. Enemy suppressed. Analyzing data. You got a charge attack ready.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Watch out.
Got it.
You're up against a large group.
Going all in. Don't stop now, Elaine.
Silverman Cross.
Van, your turn. We should go on the attack.
Over here.
Coin.
All for you.
Point move's
You
still
can't
just as
back
great as always.
Have some more. Chance.
Easy.
Nice. Moving on up.
Level
I'll
up.
get stronger.
Bunch of Sepith. What do we got here? Wait. I'm gonna keep checking for like any unique looking rewards here.
Huh? What are you giggling for?
Oh, nothing. It's just funny thinking about where we've ended up after all these years.
Aw.
Back in school, I never would have pictured us having this sort of relationship.
No.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We've been through a lot since we crossed paths again half a year ago. Glad I was able to help you out with that thing in Aracion. Feels like that was fate bringing us together.
Yeah.
I'm truly grateful for all you've done. I hope you know that.
No.
Hey, Van.
I can't.
Can't what? I haven't even said anything yet.
You don't need to. I knew what you were gonna ask. Look, I won't say I haven't thought about the possibility.
I see. So you've actually considered it. Are you hesitant because of what you're carrying inside you?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be causing any problems for now. At least, that's what I'd like to think. Wish I could say it's been dealt with, but it hasn't. I can't make any guarantees about what might happen because of my choice, but I won't make that same mistake twice. It wouldn't be fair to you, or to my assistants.
Good. I'm relieved. You've become just a teensy bit more aware of yourself and of the fact that so many people, myself included, care about you so much.
No.
That's all I'll say on the matter for now. You already picked up on what I was getting at before.
Fair
the
enough.
distance between us is a little frustrating for me, I'll admit.
Eh.
But I won't say I dislike where our relationship is now. I'm also happy that you have people like Agnes in your corner. But when the time comes, I fully intend to close that gap. I swear this on my title, rank, and name. I won't let you run away from me again. Are we clear? Van cried.
Yes, ma'am.
You picked the weirdest time to have this conversation. You know that?
Aw, is someone embarrassed? How adorable.
Thank you, Elaine.
I'm not embarrassed, damn it! Can we just get back to work already? Please?
Very well. Let's wrap this up quick so your assistants won't be worrying about you.
Fair enough. Deadly strike. Oh, yeah, those. Oh, and I can change battle settings again, yeah. Make sure I have the guide up still, just in case. Sorry, I was looking at something. Keep her going.
There's the
That's a... Yeah, that's just a man.
Yes, I'll cover you.
That's just a whole man. Die.
Enemy eliminated. Treasure, let's get moving.
Ow. I only count you only get a EP drain if it actually takes if it actually hits. So it's not as good to use as I thought, but it's still handy.
Engaging skill.
I don't think so.
Seriously?
On my blade, I'll never lose.
Hey, don't burn yourself out, Elaine.
Look over there. That's one big luck. There's an extermination request out on it.
Indeed there is. It's how it's racking our brains since the monster's habitat was never actually pinpointed.
Yeah, well, here's your answer. Should we go ahead and take it down?
We could also let the guild do the hunting now that it's been located. I'll leave the decision to you, Van.
I see how it is. Anyway, this might be a good chance to get some extra warm-ups in. This is a side quest, apparently, but I'm of course going to do it. Give me that. I feel like I should save the game. Hello. Exterminate.
Watch out.
All right,
You're
let's
up
get her
against
done.
a large group.
Oh, S-Craft? Yeah! Oh, you know we're using it. Give it to me!
Give them your all!
Vandalize!
Brace yourself.
Raid! Also, I love that little cut-in at the beginning now. That's a great addition.
Vandalize!
Strike!
Limiter unlocked!
Oh, that's feels good. Oh. You can activate an... Okay, so you can't spam S-Crafts anymore. That's kind of fair, honestly. That's honestly fair. It was definitely kind of broken before how you could just spam them. So I can understand why they'd get rid of that. Oil rupture. Ow.
Don't stop now, Elaine.
Hold on.
Thanks, pal.
Champs. It's go time.
We should go on the attack.
One bullets.
Take this. Go. You'll pay for that.
Full boost! Go all out!
We should go on the attack.
Heated roll.
Here goes.
I can do it again.
Time for the main event.
Charge it!
Vandalize! Raid!
Limiter unlocked!
We'll win.
I can just, yeah, I was about to say, I can just kill you now. Pop. Pop like a balloon.
That
Cobalt
takes
rain.
care of that.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Nice. Sorry. I'm just looking at stuff. Okie dokie. Let's move on. More enemies.
I'll cover you. You got a charge attack.
We've got the upper hand.
Kill him.
It's down.
Sucker!
On my blade, I'll never lose.
Good work, guys.
I wonder if there's still something like Employee of the Month or anything like that.
Enemy eliminated. Let's get moving.
More of you.
Chest.
Let's get to work. Disappear.
Oh, they...
We've got the upper hand. Go down.
Focus unleashed. Engaging skill.
That is not what I thought I used.
Engaging
This is.
skill.
Oh, radiant wings. Knight of Asteria.
Boost gauge upgrade.
Oh, two of them were already dead. I didn't realize that.
That's how it goes.
I will always strive to better
Celestial Bomb. I want to change something in the settings real quick. It is really screwing me up. Dash mode. Much better.
Show me what you got.
You got a charge attack ready.
This is it. We clinched.
I can just kill you.
Enemy suppressed.
Yes.
Analyzing data.
Ah. Dungeon checkpoints.
Bet we can rest there.
We can cook here, and apparently we're allowed to cook here, but we're gonna have to go back and do it. But we don't have to do it. But anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here for today. I know it's a shorter episode, but I want to make sure that everything's working, and I have to adjust things as it is anyway. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you all later. Peace.